conscious. Now what?
What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Hold it. What you talking about, doctor?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of I'm Conscious Now What. We're broadcasting live at our 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, and it feels good. Yeah. Feels good. It feels good to be back here. Whether you're catching this live or you're going to catch this replay, for those of you who love you late night conscious beings out there. Oh, I'm still high, ladies and gentlemen, off of Wednesday's live stream that we had with the Dowsers and my brother Bubba, Don, and Greg. I'm still liberated from that. I'm still off a high from that. Just bringing all that energy together, playing with all of that energy. And if you did not catch that episode, you can go over to I'mConsciousNowWhat.com, right? And we have our archives there. Archives. Yeah, I said that, right? And you can catch up on some of those episodes because all of these episodes are tying in to the infinite possibilities that we are creating in mentalism for our soul group. And if you're just joining us, if you're new to our intent or our cause, our intent, the reason why we're doing this, the reason why our platform is up and running and has not been interrupted in such a long time. And that's not by chance. The reason why we're able to utilize YouTube and say some of the things that we say and play with some of the frequencies and energies that we play with is because our intent is to raise the level of consciousness one soul at a time. And what we're doing is we're putting our intent, we're unifying our intent. We're changing, we're switching, we're playing, we're jumping from duality into non-duality. We're playing with it now, collectively as a soul group. So today I wanted to just get back to the basics, right? Last Wednesday was a feel-good episode where it was almost like we was in church. We was passing out, letting our emotions just rise, to the highest frequency we can hold in our physical bodies. But now we must get back. I got to give you some meat and potatoes. And so I'm going to ask my guys at this time to let these words, these frequencies, these pitches, harmony to some of you ladies and gentlemen that come out of my mouth, reach all ears and be discerned and be put in that perfect pitch, tone, and frequency so every awakening soul can have understanding. So I'm asking you, Clyde, my spiritual guide, to help me switch from presence to my awareness so I can activate and have access to consciousness to deliver this message today, because we're going to talk about why you're never going to escape the matrix. And then I drew a little line in the title and I put a period. And I did that purposely. You're never going to escape the matrix blank. And we're going to talk about that blank. And I'm going to give you guys some more tangible things that you can do in the physical, some little mind hacks that I use to take us home. And then we're going to get back. We're going to open the phone lines up because the last, I think, 2 or 3 broadcasts, we haven't been able to get you guys who like to call in. All right. So let's fill in the blank. Let's jump into this stream. Give you some meat and potatoes today. You're never going to escape the matrix physically. So stop. 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 And I'm going to break this down so you can have clarity on what I'm saying. When I got this, ladies and gentlemen, when I tapped into this information, when I really became awareness instead of presence. See, we've been sold on presence, and presence is a beautiful thing, but you have awareness, and we talked about this. I did my best to break this down 2 episodes ago. Okay. When you change from awareness, which is free, liberating, it's freedom. Presence, and a lot of people take this the wrong way. You become. Presence is binding. Presence is the soul contract that a lot of us have given up to or given up from other conscious presence. You see what I'm saying? To become presence. Now, let me get into this a little bit more so you can have understanding, okay, of awareness and presence. Starting with awareness. What is awareness? Awareness is infinite. Awareness is spacious. Awareness is light. Awareness is the divine presence of everything, but non-binding. Awareness is the I minus the am. The I is presence. It's neither physical, and I can even say non-physical. It's presence. It's the intelligence that you see in all presence. It's the awareness. Being aware. And what a lot of you ladies and gentlemen in our soul group, what you're struggling with is you're trying to take physical and presence into awareness. You yearn and you will awareness, which is liberating, which frees you from the constructs of the matrix. But you're trying to do it physically. You see, you haven't yet learned how to flip the script or the switch, I want to say, in your consciousness to go from present moment awareness to just awareness, observing from your highest of the highest frequency. A lot of people like to call it their higher selves, or, you know, the mind of the divine creator. It's just simply awareness. In order to be present, you have to focus your aware. Here's one. Thank you, Clyde. Thank you. Awareness is infinite energy that has not yet been created into substance or form, or I'm searching. I know what it is. I can get there, but it's hard to translate it into to English. Awareness has not been shaped into form or presence. That's what awareness is. Awareness is freedom, is non-binding. Time sits in awareness. So when you're in awareness, time becomes an illusion. So a lot of people, you hear this a lot. How do I get out of the matrix? You get out of the matrix through mentalism. Mentalism. There's that word again. Through mentalism. From switching from presence. Presence, I'm here. I'm looking in the camera. That's binding. I'm doing a live stream. I'm present. I'm in the present moment right now. Right? I'm present here. That's binding. Now, when I hit that switch, now I'm just aware that I'm here. I'm just aware that I'm here. I'm in awareness. I'm here. I'm only observing. Now I'm going to come back into presence. Now I'm on the live stream with you guys. There's a switch. And you have to play with this to understand what I'm trying to liberate you from. I'm trying to actually liberate you from present moment awareness, which is a beautiful thing, you see. It's a beautiful thing. But when you're trying to escape the matrix, if you're caught up in present moment awareness, you can't get away because presence binds you to the matrix, which is physical, it's form, it's touchy-feely. You see what I'm saying? Big difference. Awareness. I'm free. Presence. I gotta do a live stream at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Souls, feel this energy. Take 3 deep breaths. Blow out. Blow out. Blow out. Begin from this space of freedom. There's a lot of things going on right now in this space that we're in. A lot of liberating things. But I think what I'm trying to give you, ladies and gentlemen, is a great foundation of enlightenment, which is so simple. You see, they make enlightenment so complicated. Everybody wants to be enlightened. And enlightenment is the core essence of who we are. Enlightenment is going from presence and sitting in awareness. That's all enlightenment is. Going from the I am Derek Dunlap, I am African American, I am rich, I am abundant, I am sad, I am in Detroit, I am male, I am angry, I am happy, I am sad, I am lacking, I am presence, because you're taking the I, which is awareness, infinite, no limitations. I am presence, an African American. So be it. You're taking that awareness and you're creating the illusion, or you're creating with that energy of awareness. It's just simple. Bite down, chew it, chew it. I is infinite. It's awareness. I am is taking awareness and bringing it to presence. And that's how we got trapped in this illusion in 3 density, because we have become I am. You don't have to take it and make it good or bad. I am is what we use to create in the matrix and in non-physical realms, in the astral realms. It's the I am which allows us to shape awareness and create what we call different realities. But what's happening to us, right? A lot of things I'm not on this journey, but what I can say that I am, I have a great foundation of self awareness and presence, the I and the am. I can discern them. I can play. You hear Bubba say this a lot. Let's play. I can play with that. So I don't take the I am serious anymore. It's a fucking game. And mentalism. I don't take it serious anymore. I can be whatever I be in the presence. And I don't have to be stuck in any presence. I can simply breathe to take that breath of life, the breath of presence, and I can blow that shit out and drift back into awareness. Because in awareness, I can just perceive and view all presence without being present in consciousness. That was it right there. Somebody caught it. Somebody just got it. That was it right there. That was the liberation. In awareness, I can be present without being present. I can view from my higher perspective. My higher self is awareness. I can view this presence from awareness and not become what I'm viewing. or becoming emotions, or becoming situations, becoming circumstances, becoming events. I can simply sit back and be aware without becoming emotional, becoming, I'm gonna go to an extreme, a nigger. You see, I can play. I can play. I can love you. And this is when I get into that reflection thing. I understand that you are a reflection of the I. I just want to jump up and down on this seat. We are a reflection of the I. In presence, we're the am. So when I go into groups, and when I look in my inboxes, and when I get on the phone and I talk to people and they say, I need help, Derek, I need help. And I say, what's the problem? And here's the curse with this throat chakra. I am just not happy. So it be. So you are. I, awareness, am presence in lack right now. So you are. So you be. I, awareness, am presence, right? Lost. So you be. See, either you're going to become conscious awareness of presence, your presence at all times, and play until presence becomes who you be eternally, or you're going to become I am whatever your will and desire is. And a lot of us in our soul group have become I am physical, which is very, very limited, a very limited perspective in this physical reality that was created from awareness. Ooh, this is, hey, this shit is good. See, we got to get back to the basics. That's why our dowsers in our soul group are so overworked, because we've become complacent and stuck in presence, the presence of choose. How did we get stuck in the matrix? Because we took the I, attached the am, and we've become I am Derek Dunlap. I am African American. This shit is structured. I am male. I am right. I am wrong. We've taken awareness, we attach that energy to it. We come into the presence where we see touchy feely, tasty, smelly, and we're creating realities which we get stuck in, clogged in, because we can't get back to awareness from where all is being observed. So you're never going to get out of the matrix physical. So stop trying. You're not physically going anywhere anyway. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. One thing that I like to do, I promised I'll give you guys a little mind hack that I use all the time. This shit is so simple. And yes, I have my present moment awarenesses, things that I stay in too long at sometimes. I'm not perfect. I'm not infinite awareness yet. Yes, I'm in 3 density. Yes, I'm working on shit. But once again, the reason why you won't see me stuck for long periods or whole incarnations anymore, I can say that, is because I'm aware. I can discern. I choose awareness. Broad, infinite possibilities. I'm not stuck in I am a human being. I'm learning how to choose. I am awareness. And there's that liberation. There's that joy, see? There's that freedom. That's what the character they created, the Jesus character that you read in the book, that's what Jesus was saying. I go to a higher space. I'm not physical. The body dies. See, you'll start to understand what religion really is. See, that religion was a tool used to induce fear, to keep you trapped in 2 choices, good or bad. Right? The whole Jesus story was going from presence to awareness, back to the I, back to non-duality. In what? Mentalism, oneness, centered. It's very liberating to play. We take the game of life too seriously. We take it too seriously. We speak spells. We have to become aware of what we say. This is a learned language. You see, and awareness is telepathy. I don't have to speak in awareness. I simply observe and let things be as they be and have fun in whatever it is. Does that make sense? You see, when that secret came out a long time ago, and it was a secret, this information was held from the masses of how to construct and create this what they call this physical reality, because in your imagination is totally different from my imagination. You might see my presence here, but you can't see my imagination. You can't see my awareness. You see? You might see my reflection, but you can't see my awareness, my imagination, from where I'm creating my presence. Damn, Derek. Damn. Is this making sense? See, we got to get back to the basics. We got to get back to the basics and get that foundation and be able to observe present moment awareness, which shows up in 3 density as the illusion of physical, which most of us in our soul group, a lot of us, I won't say most, okay, we're stuck right there in the physical. And we're trying to get out of the physical, when the only escape from the physical is becoming non-physical in awareness or consciousness. You ain't physically getting out of anything. So stop trying and have fun and smile. And stop basing. I gotta laugh, man, because it's funny now. People base and they measure and they try to measure awareness based on how many zeros you got in your bank account. Well, if you were enlightened, you should be a billionaire. Why? How do you even connect the two? I don't want to be a bill. You know how much presence becoming a billionaire demands of you? You know how focused on those billions you have to become? See, once you get this, you'll understand what I mean by money is energy. You know, I would much rather be free, liberated. I like to play with money. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, people. I like to play with money. But that money's not my lifeline. I like to play with it and see people smile when I bless people with it and use it here in the Matrix. It's a game. It's just like playing the game of Monopoly. Hey, listen, that's about as serious as I take 3 density now, as playing a game of Monopoly. You know how you play Monopoly and you're laughing and you lose all your money and you slam it down and you're laughing? That's how the game of life should be. When you're switching from present moment awareness back to awareness. You see, you don't know it yet, but that's where you desire to be. Back to the I. Non-duality. But you're trying to get there physical. You're trying to get back to the I with this big ass knapsack of all this physical shit you carrying. You see? Do you think the I, the divine presence, you get that? Why? You see why I say that now? The divine presence of all is the energy or the presence from which all was constructed. So you know you in present moment awareness when you start trying to blame what some of you call God for what's going on in these dimensions. You see? You know you way off in left field when you start questioning the divine presence of all from which all was created. The divine presence of all didn't create the little shit that's going on in your mind. You did. And you blaming God or what you call God. You get what I'm saying? God, how could you, if there's a God, how could this be? You hear that a lot. And that's just from the lack of understanding of presence. And what this God that you hold above you is. Because a lot of you, and I was there, a lot of your gods are just entities with more consciousness and, here we go again, awareness than you have. So you begin to worship them and channel them because you have not reached that level of awareness to become your own, what some of you would call God. And see, that's what I'm playing with now. That's what I'm just playing with, ladies and gentlemen. I ain't mastered it. Y'all know me, but I'm playing with it. I'm going back and forth, back and forth. Awareness, presence, awareness, presence. How do I do it? I trigger it. The same way I have lucid dreams is the same trigger I use. See, I make it simple. My trigger to become lucid in the non-physical realms is just to simply, I'll show you. I look at the prints in my hands. You see these prints? I do this at least 30 times a day. I just look at my hands. And I simply say, am I dreaming? And then I become aware. Or the word they use is lucid awareness. I become aware inside of the non-physical reality. I'm aware in my dreams now. Trigger. See my hands? Look at your hands right now, ladies and gentlemen. Look at your hands. Do this shit. Look at your hands. Now take that deep breath. Blow it out. And ask yourself the question, am I dreaming now? Some of you just woke up for the first time. All my ears are ringing now. Look at the lights in the room. Look at it flickering. Look at the camera. Now I am lucid in my awakened state right now. I'm inside a dream in mentalism, in awareness. I do this at least 30 times a day. So when I do lay my body down, when my physical body gets tired, I can get the fuck out of the matrix. As soon as I lose the consciousness of the physical, here I am in a non-physical. I look at those hands because it's a habit now. I do it in the physical all the time. You see? Then I become lucid, aware in my non-physical realms, or what you ladies and gentlemen call dreams. So before you inbox me or before you post in our groups, before you call in and say, Derek, I am, and then you attach your presence on whatever it is you're focused on in what? Presence or the physical. See it from presence first. Liberate yourself. Learn how to liberate yourself from present moment. Present moment is beautiful when you understand the difference between presence and awareness. If you don't understand the difference between presence, becoming, I am, becoming presence, then you're going to struggle. You're going to struggle in the matrix. You're going to be controlled in the matrix. That's what they play on, see? That's what they play on. The old televisions played on your presence. They take your presence and they add symbolic information, symbolic data, symbolism. You see, they used to do that with the televisions before the internet came. See, the internet, with the internet, how it liberated us. Now we have choice to choose what we view on the internet. We can search. You see what I'm saying? But before the internet, we had to take what these 13 families gave us. And they just flooded us with symbolic present moment awareness to get us to eat their foods and buy their products. They put it into our presence, which kept us from our awareness, being formless. Sometimes being emotionless. Did I say that right? Emotionless, thoughtless. You can only get that in awareness. To be thoughtless, some of you are trying to have no thoughts in presence. It's impossible because you can't be present without the thought of presence. You got to get that strong basic foundation before you start playing with infinite possibilities. And that's what I see going on a lot. People don't have that strong foundation in the I. They've been cut off from the I and they've become the am. And they confide in the am, but they want the I, but they can't let go of the am. Is this making sense? This is simple. This is simple. You can't let go of the I am, but you want to become the I. Impossible. You can't drag duality into non-duality. You got to let go from the breath of life, the breath. You got to let go. You're never going to escape the matrix physical. I just wanted to throw that out there. Easiest trigger. Look at them hands. To become lucid in your walking state. Look at them hands and breathe. And ask yourself, am I dreaming? I guarantee you, if you do that, just that little technique, I still use it. It's one of the most basic techniques out there, is to look at your hands. Who cares who's looking at you? My wife is used to it now. But when I first started doing this, looking at my hands, just the outlines on this, just my palms right here, just staring at that, right? Just looking at my hands and breathing. Am I dreaming? It just snatches that present moment. It just snatches it. And you just smile. You don't give a fuck how much money you got. You don't care nothing about assets when you become lucid in a dream. You ain't worried about no fucking money when you become lucid in your dreams. You fly away. You're liberated. And the awakened state that we claim the physical is just a dream inside of awareness. This is what I'm trying to drive home. They just put more emphasis. We've been trapped in the present moment of 3 density. Through mind control, symbolism. Over and over and over and over and just doing the same thing, being present, being conscious of the same shit they've been running. And the internet, this artificial intelligence, which was given to us because it's been hoarded. This internet we own been around for hundreds of thousands of years. This technology, we use it now, man. They just kept it away from us. That's all. Once you start playing, you start understanding, oh, this shit been around for a long time. This is fun. You know, they just found some technology in the Antarctica. I can feel it. That they can't even put a time on. That's going to be revealed in presence here. All right, so what I want to do is I want to open the phone line up. I want to give you guys the chance to call in. I miss you guys. Phone line 734-230-2744. Oops. Phone line is back open. I'm going to jump over here to the chat. The only thing is, I don't know which one I got. Let me see which one is the chat. Is this the chat? Phone line is back open. I'm going to jump. Okay, this is the chat. I'm live in the chat right now. So you can call in 734-230-2744. You can leave your comments in the chat on today's show of what's going on. And let's start off in the chat. Let's start off with the hearts. Let me see who's live so I can acknowledge my powerful, positive people in the chat. Let's see the hearts. The hearts represent love, the love that casts away all fear. It's Ebony. Ebony says, Derek, I want to call. How do I? Because I'm in the UK. You got to add me on Skype. Right up under this video, right up under the live stream. Go to the description box and you got to add me on Skype. And you can call me using Skype, Ebony. Look at the hearts. Diney Grove, what's up? Wolfie Plays. Wolfie, what's up, Wolfie? Bullocks. Maggie, I'm not feeling it today, man, but you're cheering me up. Great, man. Great. Wow, let me pronounce this name here. This is Zendasudonu. I probably butchered it. Peace and love. Green Lie. What's going on? These names. I'm going to try to pronounce this one. Another beautiful name. And I'm going to butcher it. Aja. Aja. I love you. Asad Asaf. Wow, you guys are stretching me today. Thank you for the hearts. Inner Explorer. What's going on? I like that name. Inner Explorer. Lucid reality. That's great stuff. That's right, man. We become lucid in this walking state. You got to trigger it. You trigger it. You got to have triggers. That's right. Calls coming in.
Call from
Gary Green.
To accept, press 1.
Brother Gary Green, you are live on I'm Conscious Now What with Derek. What's going on?
Peace, brother.
Peace and love.
Definitely enjoying this show.
Thank you. I'm enjoying it too, man. It's very liberating when we can get out of that present moment awareness, which we like. I'm trying to give people. We've been taught, kind of, especially when The Secret came out, which was great. How it taught you how to come into the present moment. But what you have to understand, when you become into the present moment, whatever you're focused on, you become. And we haven't learned how to undo some of the things that we become. You know, so we get stuck, complacent, and being human. Being 3 density. We don't know how to get out of the matrix. What's your take on that, Brother Garrett?
Absolutely. It's absolutely hilarious, you know. Just as yourself, I learned to laugh, you know, because one of the key things is that, like you said, stuff is just, you know, it's simple. It's simple. Everything is simple. Life is simple, but it may not be easy, but it's simple.
It's simple.
And a lot of people don't understand that our greatest inventory that we have is our thoughts and feelings. Mm-hmm. And it creates an attitude. And that's what you talked about, that M. And we hold on to that shit, you know? Mm-hmm. And it's the It's those things that are simple. And what you're doing is laying the foundation to yourself.
That's right.
You know, because once you really understand, start to play with yourself. I tell people this all the time. You are with yourself 24/7. 24/7. And it's just simple things, simple techniques, simple things you can do to begin to, like you said, play, you know, breathing, being still. These things are the things that navigate us because we run on autopilot.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't understand that. Whatever you put in is what you're going to get. I remember a show you did a couple of weeks ago, and we got into religion.
Mm-hmm.
And someone asked you, you know, about, I think he said, was it a hell or heaven and hell? One of those things.
Yeah.
And it is whatever you create for yourself is what it's going to be.
It's whatever you believe. Yeah.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
Period. So I definitely appreciate you for making it so simple.
Yeah.
It's not easy. And as you said, the secret, that show's secret just gave us, just laid the surface.
That's right.
You just put a thought out there. That was all it did.
Yeah.
But it had to be your strong desire to get more, and that's what you got more from it.
That's right. That's good stuff, brother. The show is
Absolutely.
good.
I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you so much. And people just need to learn to laugh.
Yeah, man. You just
fun.
And I say this, Gary, you know, and I use this 3 density energy sometimes, and I take it to the extreme. I play with it just to shake people up. When I say sometimes you just gotta say fuck it, and that shakes people up. Oh, he cussed. But I learned how to use this language and these frequencies to wake you up. Sometimes just say fuck it. Let go. Breathe. You know? Just breathe. Let go. Laugh.
Absolutely.
Laugh sometimes when you look on your computer screen and you go to your bank account and it says all zeros. Laugh. See, when you can laugh at what you perceive as your lack, man, that's when life gets fun, man. That's when you say, okay, motherfuckers, let's play. What else you gonna, when you can change your perception, when you can look at, and me and my wife has done this, especially when I became awareness. See, when I became awareness, I stopped really, it kind of released my grip on things that what we would call addictions in 3 density. It just loosened things up because I went out of the scope or the realm of these physical things. See, in awareness, nothing ever happens to awareness. Awareness simply observes things that are happening. It's liberation. It's that freedom that you all desire. Nothing ever happens to awareness. It simply is aware of what's happening. And see, that's a mind hack that I don't like to violate people's free will, but you got to get that. That's Christ consciousness for you religious folks. That's Christ consciousness. Nothing never happens directly to you. You're simply observing your present moment awareness. And in mentalism, you become these things that you are present to because it's drilled. It's drilled into you 24 hours a day, like you said, 7 days a week. These things around us. And the only escape from the matrix, the only liberation, hear me out, soul group. The only liberation from the matrix is awareness. You ain't taking your physical. Have you seen any physical bodies get out of the matrix yet? They all go right. They all rot and decay. They all rot and decay and stay right here in 3 density. Go right back into the ground, the soil, the trees eat up the bodies. You see the decay. You got insects and things that feed off of the decay. It stays here. But that awareness now, the core essence of who you are, liberation. Liberation. Anything else you want to add, Brother Gary?
Oh no, you covered it all. I mean, I just want to say this is that once again, stuff is very simple. It may not be easy. It's gonna take some work. It's gonna take some work with yourself. You need to ground yourself in the field of all possibilities. Things are simple. You need to laugh. Just laugh.
That's the beginning, man. That's the beginning of it.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you for just these small little things between breathing.
Yeah.
And just little techniques that you begin to work with yourself in those 24 hours, 7 days a week will determine where you go. Because the only thing you're going to get, you have to give yourself permission. That's the only way things are going to go through, is to give yourself permission.
That's true.
That's it.
That's true. Peace and love, brother.
Peace.
I love myself. I love myself. That's brother Gary Green from Washington, D.C. Kicked a lot of knowledge. I try to do the best I can with the tools that I have in 3 density to make this simple. It's simple. It's simple. Don't. I sometimes I get on the phone and, get in chat, and even sometimes have visitations from these quote unquote enlightened beings. And they try to make things so complicated to keep you from the simplicity of awareness. You're live with Derek Dunlap on I'm Conscious. What? Now what? Who am I speaking with? Hello. Skype, you're live. Okay, I can't hear you on Skype. And Ebony Dawson, I just accepted you on Skype, so now you can call in using Skype. I got DK. I'm over here. I'm accepting you, DK. So now you can call in on Skype. And Monique. Let's see. Okay. So I accepted you. Ebony Davis. There you go on Skype. Miss Ebony Davis, you are live with Derek Dunlap on I'm Conscious Now What?
Hello?
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. You're live on I'm Conscious Now What? Enjoy your platform.
Well, this is so weird. Okay, so my name's Ebony and I'm 15.
Wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. Ebony, you're 15?
Yeah, I'm 15.
Hold on a minute. I got to ring my chimes. Go ahead, Ebony.
Okay, so obviously I'm in school and stuff, and I'm doing like exams soon.
Okay.
And I haven't really been revising or anything because I don't know. I just feel like I'm wasting my time and I'm allowing myself to be brainwashed even more because the things that we learn at school, like, it's rubbish,
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, like my mum wants me to obviously do well, but a part of me is saying like, I don't really care because it means nothing to me. It doesn't mean I don't know, good results to me doesn't mean anything to me, if you get what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, you can.
And this is something that I downloaded from this amazing energy that's coming from the cosmos in this time of Aquarius. This is what I ask young incarnations. If you weren't going to school, if you weren't being consumed with the time of school, what would you be creating in exchange for that time right now?
What do you mean?
Okay, right now you're binded in the illusion of time from going to school, learning to get a good education so you can be placed into the matrix where you fit in. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you weren't bind right now with the illusion of going to school, what would you be doing with that free time that you have?
I don't know, like getting to know myself more. Because I know myself, but I don't know myself enough because I don't have the time to, well, I do have time, but I don't have time because obviously I have to go to school and stuff.
No, you said it. You right on point. You right on point.
Yeah.
You don't have the time to get to know
Yeah.
yourself because of the constructs of the schooling. It takes up at
Yeah.
least 12 hours of your day, and then you got to study, and then you know what I mean? You don't have the time, you see? And that's where they have us, you see? That's the enslavement of the matrix. You go to school, you get a good education, and based on that piece of paper that they give you, that's where you can go.
Yeah.
You see? And
wow, it feels so surreal that I'm talking to you at the moment. It feels so weird.
It feels good. It's liberation.
Yeah.
You see? But I'm not going to violate your free will. I'm just planting seeds that you're going to throw the water on. Some of the most brilliant people I ever met in my life, Ebony, didn't graduate from high school.
Yeah.
And they have brilliant minds, and they are creating incredible realities and incredible perspectives and incredible technology. And they're servants. They're liberating so many people. And then I see the polarity of that. I see well-educated people who have 20, 30 years of this schooling, and they're the most, not all of them, but most of them, the most miserable people I've ever shared space with in my incarnation. They can't think. They can't get outside whatever book they read.
Hello?
I'm here. I'm giving you that space to take all that in. I hear you. I feel you processing this information. So I'm just giving you time to process.
And like sometimes, like when I'm at school and I'm like with my friends, I have to separate myself from them because they don't know me. They don't know. I can't even explain it. It's so hard to explain, but they don't know who I am. They don't know anything. Like they're just so, I can't even explain it. Like, I don't know.
They're stuck in their own, they're stuck in their own egos or own realities, and they try to base your imagination or your reality based on what they're perceiving and experiencing, and you're outside of what they perceive. In most cases, they're viewing you from their own perspective, from their own ego, which is only as broad as their awareness. And you see what I'm saying? And you don't fit, you know, a lot of people, and they do all of us the same. But when you become transparent, and you'll hear me say that a lot, when you become transparent to energy and frequencies, when energies and frequencies don't stick to you anymore, when they just go through you and you observe them, you'll be liberated. See, right now, things probably still stick to you. It probably still matters what someone says or how someone feels about you or someone's perspective of your life. If they said, Ebony, I think you are such and such and such and such, you might feel a certain kind of way. You might feel your energy shift from here to there, or you might get emotional or angry or sad. It's a process. But when you start laughing, like now, you know, when people say things and you just laugh and say, I love you, you know, because your awareness is so infinite compared to theirs, it just becomes silly when people take stabs at you with words, and you know, it's just funny. Peace and love, my sisters. Don't be a stranger. Call in more. Call in more, okay?
I will.
And get in that. Are you in our Facebook group, Ebony?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, right in this live stream, there's a link that says join our Facebook group. Click on that link put in a request to join so you can stay connected to your soul group. You're in our soul group. That's why you're on the call
Okay.
now. You see, your frequency is matching the frequency of this live stream. It's all vibration.
Yeah.
It's all vibration. See, and you're matching. You're matching. You see? So get in that soul group so you can ask anything your heart desired, and you don't have to feel like someone is going to judge you in that group. You see, you can ask anything, and someone in that group has experienced it, and it is going to be able to come together in non-duality with you and help you on your journey. Not to try to tell you what to do, but kind of be like, you know, little guides for each other. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Peace and love.
Peace and love, Derek. Bye.
Bye-bye. I don't, hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just saying, man, the babies, the babies calling in, the young incarnating, the indigos, the star seeds. See, these, no. And the reason why I'm laughing is because, see, these star seed children, they not going for the bullshit that we went through. You see, they question, you know, why do I gotta go through this vicious cycle of bullshit? It doesn't feel right to me. You know, they coming through the cosmos with just more awareness, and they not fearful. They question it. This school shit don't feel right. You see what I'm saying? And I have to trend on that, you know, like in the circus, that tightrope, you know, I'm walking on that line, you know, when I'm talking to the star seeds, because somebody waiting to say, Derek Dunlap is telling kids to drop out of school, lock him up, charge him with something. See, I know where I am, but I won't violate they free will. See, you ain't gonna hear me say that. No, you ain't, Google. No, you ain't. They ain't gonna charge me with that. I'm just gonna tell them they have free will. Then I'm gonna show them the examples of people that's killing this matrix and having fun that got GEDs and dropped out and don't pay taxes. You are live with Derek on I'm Conscious Now. What is this, Zaya?
It's Zenny. Hi.
Zenny, pronounce it for me.
Jenny, you know me.
I know you, but I always butcher your name. Zenny.
Well,
Zenny.
the correct writing for before it was Jenny. Jenny.
Yeah, now you didn't change it and put a Z in front of it.
Yes, because it's the correct writing. I looked it up.
Okay.
And I like this one more.
Okay.
So I changed it.
Okay. Zenny, what's going on, man? I miss you.
Yeah, I missed you too. That's why I called. I wanted to share my vibration with you and feel your vibration too.
I'm open to receive.
Well, right now I am visiting my grandparents in Russia and feeling the great energy here. It's wonderful. Peaceful snow, 2 meters high nature around me. It's beautiful. My grandma is waking up too. So I'm talking with her nonstop. She is the one talking nonstop and I'm listening.
Good, man. Your vibe, man, and I tell you, your vibration is, I just downloaded with the first time you called in. And dude, you just a testimony of I'm conscious now. What, man? I am so happy for you. Wow. Dude, you have to, no, don't do it. You don't do it. But those of you, go back. If you're listening to this live, go back in the arches and listen to this kid's first call in and listen to him now. You run down the street screaming. It's the power. It's the power of our soul group. It's the power of raising the level of consciousness one soul at a time. Go ahead. What else going on?
Well, my grandma took me to a healer. She's using technology. It's called bioresonance. and it's technology which is taking the input from your energy field to detect different illnesses, and it detected a bunch of viruses and microbes that were fucking with me, and a gigantic hole on my right shoulder energetically is there. She said it's highly probably that it's some kind of curse or something like that. She couldn't really explain where it's coming from based on the information. She just pointed, there is a gigantic hole on your right shoulder.
Hey, Zinga, let me stop you real quick. Spell the word, if you can, of that new technology. I want to do some research on that. What is it called? You spell it. Is it B? What?
Bioresonance.
Spell it for me if you can.
B-I-O.
Okay.
And resonance. I'm not sure how you spell it.
Okay, I can spell that.
Like resonating.
Okay. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I'm gonna look into that. You know, I like all that artificial intelligence, so I can give my perspective on it. Okay.
It's becoming big in the alternative healing region. It's being used more and more by the healers. So yeah, and my grandmother looked it up very much. She is also a big fighter for the technology. So I get good vibes from it.
Okay.
And I'm using it right now to heal.
Okay. Okay.
So the past time I'm just healing. I used my time to heal, and it was necessary, to be honest. A bunch of stuff happened on many different levels. If I would talk about all of it, it would probably take about an hour, if not more.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So I just wanted to call in and share my energy with you all. It's great calling every time.
It is. You got great energy, kid. You got great energy. Great energy.
Maybe one small point before I leave. One relative sent me a video about how our mountains, our plants, or trees from a time before us, where they were about 100 kilometers high and higher, like the Devil Tower is a great example for it, and it goes in great detail into explaining how it can't be just a lava created mountain, how the official information, how the officials are stating it.
Yeah.
It's just bullshit.
Yeah. They're realizing it's intelligence in those mountains and trees and consciousness.
So I just want to tell you about this. And I recognized I have a great connection to trees and mountains. And now I know why. Because the mountains are just our former trees.
Yeah. Hey, Zinga, are you in our Facebook group? I'm Conscious Now What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not using Facebook that much. I'm using more WhatsApp. I opened a WhatsApp group and called it I'm Conscious Now What too.
Okay.
And we have a bunch of people from our group there.
Oh, okay. Okay, I gotta take a peek.
Very greatly, and we are chatting there and using it like the YouTube chat.
Okay,
it's great.
WhatsApp. That's called WhatsApp, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to sneak in there and see what y'all talking about.
Of course, if you want, we are inviting everyone who wants to join.
All right, so those of you who are on the WhatsApp, Xenia has a group over there called I'm Conscious Now What? And of course you guys get now. Let me ask you now real fast. Let me see if you got it. What's your intent in that group, Xenia? What's the intent over there?
Our intent is so we can share our thoughts about dreams, about our reality, so we can grow together. So that we have a space where we can be ourselves and talk about this crazy shit that is going on, where we just don't have the people in our surrounding talking about it. It's just a platform to be open.
Okay. All right, my brother. So we're gonna let you go now. We got the phone lines buzzing. I love you because I love myself.
I love you too.
All right, peace and love, brother. Peace and love. Keep up the great work too. Keep up the great work.
I do.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye for now. I'm gonna feed you in just a second. My dog Ivy says, "What are you doing? It's time for us to eat." Let's see. All right, so we got Xenia over there. I'm gonna jump back over to the chat. Phone line's still open. It'll take about maybe 10 or 15 more minutes. I feel like someone else wants to call in. 734-230-2744. I haven't heard your vibration of your throat chakra in about 2 weeks from the call-in line. And I want to give you out there, you guys and girls out there, a chance to attach your throat chakra to the platform this week. Right here at I'm Conscious Now What? If you have not joined our Facebook group, I'm telling you that space that we've created over there. If you like this chat, if you've experienced our live chat when I go live, I don't even think I have a moderator in our chat, and we don't have to kick anybody out of our chats. And I've been on some live streams where they got 7 or 8 moderators. So we've created a space of love. Okay. I'm Conscious Now What? The group is growing. The link is in the description box. It says join our Facebook group. We over there. We have great information. People are posting great information over there, and there's no dumb questions over there. We're creating our own space on artificial intelligence to help raise the level of consciousness one soul at a time. I knew it was somebody else. I get you now. You're
Okay. I'm Conscious Now What?
Okay. Mute your live stream.
Link is in the description box.
DK, mute your live stream.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, just mute that live stream, okay, for me.
Okay.
You are live with Derek on I'm Conscious Now What? What's going on?
Hey, how are you, man?
Oh man, I'm gonna be funny with this, but I am beautiful.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay. That's a new word for me.
Yeah, it's my dad used to say that when I was younger. We used to get such a kick out of that. He would be like, "You're so beautiful." He couldn't
Beautiful.
say, yeah, beautiful. And if I want to make my mom laugh until she cry, or my wife, I just say, "Oh, you so beautiful." It's funny, but yeah, beautiful. Everything is perfect. Now, what does the DK stand for on your Skype name?
It's actually my first name and surname, but reversed. I'm actually Kostadin, and my surname is Donchev. I don't know why it's I put it like that.
What's your first name? What's your first name?
It's Kostadin.
Spell it for me.
That's Kostadin. Kostadin.
D-I-N. Okay. And if you guys ever wonder why I write everything down, it's how I manifest and attach to your frequency. I write your name down. I feel your vibration now, and it makes you, it's kind of where I write everything down, and I go back and I look at it, and you will be attached. This frequency that we're creating right now, it just helps me. It just helps me bring everything into this space of presence that we're creating right now. So go ahead. I want to give you a few minutes to use your platform, to utilize your platform. What's going on?
I just wanted to say thank you very much because, yeah, I guess it was the united vibration of everyone which made me join this live stream. And just 2 minutes in the live stream, and I experienced a click when you said that we get attached to the present moment.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized that that's what I've been doing for the last few days.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm still like, I don't know what am I doing exactly. I'm wondering a little bit. Because I've experienced this awareness. I've had a glimpse of it probably just once.
Sure.
But yeah, right now and recently, I feel so blissful, and I just feel amazing. And just for the last few days, I've kind of lost this feeling, and I joined, and it just came back. So it was just the click when you said, oh, you are also aware of this present moment that you think that you're aware in.
Yeah. It's a mind hack. Let me stop you real fast, okay? So you won't run on, okay? Now, what a lot of us get caught up in too is feelings and emotions, right? We can become in presence the actual feeling that we're feeling and the emotion that we're experiencing. When it attaches, we can. I mean, consciousness is limitlessness, so we can become those feelings and emotions. And this is a part of from perception of becoming hell, what they describe as hell in some of the ancient books, being this physical place. We can actually become for infinity if we never escape this present moment that we create of this emotion or this feeling. And you will, your reference to that is somebody in your family right now has lived the whole incarnation in hate and they can't let go of something, and you are aware of that. We have little examples in our soul group of incarnating souls. People incarnate back. People call it to clear out karma, which karma is just the law of cause and effect. Whatever energy you put out, it's like the boomerang, it comes back. And because we're infinite beings, right, it just hits us. It comes back in one of these incarnations that we are trapped in presence, which is the matrix, this construct. Okay. But what you want to be careful of when you use a mind hack to get to awareness, right? Don't attach it to a feeling or an emotion.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Or you won't be able to get back sometimes because you're looking for a feeling. or emotion. Oh, that's not awareness. That feeling and that emotion sits inside of awareness. You see, awareness is liberating. You're just aware, observing. And you do this without any effort on your part. It's just becoming aware of awareness is that little, oh shit, what just happened? Oh, this is great. You see, you cannot be unaware. You see what I'm saying? You're just turning your awareness to presence and you're focusing on little different things in this construct of awareness. The best example I can give you of awareness is the energy that has not been constructed into presence, physical. It's just transparent energy. It's just the void. Everything is energy. You heard that, right? But this energy has not been used. It has not been constructed into thought or emotion or presence. It's just awareness, virgin territory, infinite energy, free. You see? And most people, they try to get to that awareness through a thought. You see what I'm saying? They try to meditate and you can't get there because you're trapped in thought. Awareness is simply the I. The I without the am. Now, when you're trying to create things, see, and it's not a good or a bad thing. See, people, well, damn, Derek, you just said on another video, I listened to your money manifestation and you kept saying I am. Well, yeah, I was saying I am because I was creating presence. I am abundance. I am rich. You see what I'm doing? I'm taking that energy and I'm creating these present moments of what I am, what I desire, what I will. But now I don't want to get stuck in money. I am money. You see what I'm saying? Because if I get stuck in money, whenever I lose all of the fucking money, I'm gone. I'm lost. You see what I'm saying?
Oh.
You see the difference? You see the difference? You don't want to become your brand new automobile, meaning you don't want to attach your lifeline or your awareness and your presence to a brand new vehicle. It's okay to enjoy it and drive it, but as soon as you get a lot of emotion and you attach to that, what happens when you had an accident? You tear it up. Some people can't recover from the loss of a car. Some people can't recover when their house get broken into. An old ancient book that you all read. See, the Bible is not good or bad. The Bible is just references. It's just perspective, wisdom in those books. Some of those books. It said, don't store up in your storehouses riches. Riches. Don't store up in your awareness physical riches and things, you know, where thieves and moths can get in there and steal it from you. You see? And that's where we are in this physical dimension. It's a lot of thieving and you can get shit stolen from you with the push of a button with technology. But instead it says store all of your joy, right, in heavenly spaces. Heavenly spaces is awareness where there's no thieves or moths or lack. There's no lack in awareness. It's endless. It's infinite. It's formless. It's liberating. It's not binded by the illusion of time. It's the I in everything. Oh, this is some good shit. I got to ring my bell on that. Oh, shit. Oh, that's some good shit right there, man. I can't even believe that came out of my mouth. Anything else?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
I say anything else you want to say to us today?
No, I just just wanted to say thank you. I'm gonna keep following what's happening in this group. I just joined the Facebook group.
There you go.
And yeah, hopefully I'll join for the next one as well.
Okay, thank you, thank you so much for blessing us with your energy. Yeah, we got a little hidden group over there on those Facebooks, billions of people. We got a nice little soul group over there that's powerful, man. I'm just saying, and I really want to put some more presence on our Facebook group because it's so liberating over there.
Yeah.
Okay, DK. Peace and love. Peace and love.
Peace.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So the phone lines are going to be closed now. I'm going to come back over here to the chat. I'm going to shut the phones off because I could talk to you, ladies and gentlemen, all day, but I don't want these live streams to go, I know how our attention spans are in 3 density. You know what I mean? And I don't want to take up too much of your presence today. I want you to be able to fall back into your awareness and use. If you don't get some of the things that we say on the first take, if you're on the live stream and I know you guys love your chat. If you're kind of distracted by the chat, go back a day or two later. You know what I'm saying? And play these live streams over again without the distraction of the chat. And there's just even I do it. Listen, whenever I do these live streams live, I always the same day go back and listen to the whole live stream again. And I learn from my higher self where I'm pulling all this shit. I'm not pulling this shit from my education. It's impossible because I have no education. So where is this intelligence coming from? It's coming from a higher perspective, from my awareness, which is attached to infinite possibilities. And it's so simple. It's so simple. Babies play with this energy. Babies are still in their imagination. Little children play with what we're playing with now. We just become we've been tighten up our butt cheeks so tight, probably a bad analogy, we just got so stiff and tight, from being trapped. Where? Mentally in the matrix, you see. And we're not open. We're not open. We're not even willing to open. Somebody got so uptight because the brother was talking about Jesus on one of the live streams. I felt it. As soon as the brother started saying Jesus, some of you tightened up. What the fuck is he saying this Jesus for? What? Because Jesus, in his reality, in his imagination, is just what he uses to trigger infinite possibilities. If you're going to jump on him for that, then jump on me for calling myself Derek Dunlap. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. I understand, but I don't know why we do some of the things we do. I understand why. It's kind of a trap, but I don't know. All right, so coming back over to the chat. Georgia, are you talking about me? I seem like a new man, or are you chatting? Okay, Georgia, I answered my own question. Georgia said, hey, Derek, I miss you. I miss you too. I seem like a new man because some of the energy that we have been playing with on I'm Conscious Now What is so liberating. I hope you guys aren't missing some of these live streams. I hope you are. There go that hope word. I know you will. You see how I catch that hope? See, that's that being conscious of what's coming off this throat chakra. I am conscious that you guys are viewing all of our live streams, and I know you are being liberated from the frequencies that we are and the energies that we're playing with. Okay, so let's see. Hey, Derek, the healing tech I use is a hyper bionics magnetic field and infrared emitter. Okay. Yes, Georgia, you were talking to me. Thank you. I am new. Every day I wake up, I am new. I am a new copy of consciousness, infinite possibilities. I'm claiming it. I refuse now. I just refuse with all my will and desire to just be placed somewhere and identified by a thought, a circumstance. I refuse. I'm infinite possibilities when I conscious that I'm in this awakened dream. I'm infinite possibilities when I'm in the astral realms, in the non-physical. I'm infinite possibilities. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm pulling that from my awareness, not on my circumstances or whatever I'm viewing in 3 density. Like if a piece of mail come and it says you owe such and such that, some of us get so bent out of shape from some of the soul contracts that we have in the matrix, stuff that we agree to. If bills stress you out when the bills come in, stop buying shit. Stop using the fiat credit system. You see, it's simple. If bills make you negative and take you into that place where you just get stuck and all dents and all beat up, stop buying shit. Stop using credit. Stop signing soul contracts. Stop using matrix contracts. It's that simple. We all done it. I got a car in my driveway that I signed a piece of paper with the insurance because we're in Detroit. It costs me over $1,000 a month, and it sits in the driveway 24 days out of the month. But I signed that paper. You see? So you see what I'm saying? We put ourselves in these situations. Some of us are, in the present moment, We have $400,000 or $500,000 in one present moment. And then in the next present moment, we down and we lose some of that money. But with that $400,000, we bought a $250,000 house that we can no longer, right, in that present moment, hold a frequency or prolong, because we got caught up in that present moment of that house. So that what we call that money line has stopped because we can't get back to our imagination or awareness to keep manifesting the money. Some of us have signed contracts, physical, exchanging time for money. We talked about this before. And as soon as that space is closed off, when you no longer can exchange time for that money, or that contract, that soul contract expires, we can't let it go. We can't move on. Some of you lose your job because that contract, that labor contract, that slavery, they're being lifted off of some of you. You see what I'm saying? But the only way you can view it as, I lost my job. You see what I'm saying? Because you're looking at it like loss. Some of you are being freed from the exact thing that you say you hate. But your perception of it, because you stuck. I lost my job today. What am I going to do? You've been liberated. Now you have time to think and reach this awareness that you hear us laugh and talk about. You got time now to start creating your reality, manifesting your money instead of exchanging, working, physical work. And I'm not saying, once again, it's anything with physically working. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, if you're crying and tired of physically working, there is a thing called manifesting money out there for those of you who have ear and want to invest into yourself and learn how to sit with yourself and create from here instead of physical here. There's options. All right. Job just over broke. You got that right, Chris Garner. JOB. As long as you working physically for money, the way it's structured. See, you got to understand how the matrix is constructed. It's constructed to just give you enough to get by. There's no liberation. You're going to always be working and you'll never have enough time. It's an illusion. You're the rat on that wheel chasing that damn piece of cheese. Incarnation after incarnation. So Derek, when does it get fun? When you just say, fuck it. Breathe. Let go. And return to awareness. And view your infinite limitlessness possibilities in consciousness. Let the shit play out. All right. Modern day slavery. 97 Rubin says, you got it. True bliss does not come from it. Sure does not. It sure does not. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I just want to add, if you have not joined our Facebook group, in the description box in this video, you got the Facebook group. You got links to our website where all of these videos are hosted. So if you miss something, you can go to I'mConsciousNowWhat.com and watch all of these videos. We got them stored over there. There's the link to the Facebook group. Please, if you feel led, like this video, click the share button. They're going to give you a little link. Okay. Take that link and put it on your What's Now apps and your Facebooks and your Instagrams on social media so you can help, so you can do your part. You don't have to do your part with matrix money or fiat currency. I'll give you options, right? If you're receiving from this energy, just do your part. Hit the like button, take the link and share it. If it's blessing you, it's gonna bless someone else. It sure blesses me. That's why this is all I post on my social media now. I'm conscious. Now what? It's all I share. I don't care if I ain't getting 500 likes in there, but this is because it's just, man, we raising the level of consciousness one soul at a time. Can't you hear the babies calling in? Can't you hear them? Do your part. And those of you who are learning how to manifest money, I understand those of you who are exchanging, time for money. You might not have enough money to allot to help us over on Patreon, because there's a link for Patreon, right? I understand. I don't pressure anybody, but those of you who are manifesting money and this is just a game, we would ask that you would allot some of that into helping us get this app, our own WhatsApp. See, we're over on WhatsApp, but we need to build our I'm Conscious Now What app. We need to take that technology, you see what I'm saying, and build our own app and our own social media network that they cannot shut down. You see? That's what we need to do. So I wait patiently. There's a Patreon link. If you feel led, it starts off at $1. You see? We got some people just from what you guys are doing over on Patreon is going to help us set up websites for some of our dowsers, like Brother Don. We're going to get Brother Don's website set up from the money that you guys for the platform. You see what I'm saying? Brother Don has not charged anyone for his services. Brother Bubba, anyone for the services. They just jump on here and they do. I'm gonna put my wife live on I'm Conscious Now What. I'll let y'all hear. I'm gonna let her jump on here. Hey honey, you live on I'm Conscious Now What? We live. What's up, baby? Hey, listening to you.
Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day, enjoying the sunshine. And I was just calling to say hello, and I love you guys.
We love you too.
Thank you.
I know you was one.
I didn't have a question. Just wanted to call in and say hello.
Oh, you were really calling in, or was you trying to reach your husband?
No, I was really calling in the show. I couldn't believe I got through.
Oh, okay. Well, you got through. You got through.
Wow, this is wonderful. How's the show going?
It's incredible.
Good. Okay, I'm not gonna hold you up. I wasn't calling as my husband. I was just calling in to let the community know that I love them and thank you for your support.
And thank you.
You're welcome.
My divine feminine energy, my all.
Okay, and continue enjoying your day.
Thank you. Yeah, somebody said hello, Miss Dunlap.
Tell them I said hello.
Somebody says she sounds sweet. She is very sweet. She is very, very sweet. Okay. Anything else you want to say? Anything else?
No, I just wanted to thank, Don for helping us the other day. He really helped us the other day with a situation that we had and a dowsing. And I want to thank Bubba as well. Bubba is, I always remember when I talk to Bubba and he always tells us about his horses. And he's really inspiring. So I just want to thank the people that I talk to personally and everyone else in the group.
Okay. Peace and love,
all right.
Divine Femme.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, Bubba, you actually helped me heal. Bubba is just, wow, man. Bubba is just, man, I love Bubba so much because, and see, this is what I'm trying to drive home too. Bubba's name is Bubba Dumbass. He makes everything so simple. And one of my felines got real sick, and just full of mucus and mucus coming out of the felines behind and things. And I know Bubba is, has a lot of beasts. I have a lot of beasts. And I wrote down on one of those live streams, I'll read it right now. what else is possible? I wonder what else is possible in this. I was trying to heal this feline. And two things popped into my consciousness. Number one, call Brother Bubba. And the second thing was, what was the second thing? To take the feline in to the what they call the Humane Society where I am. Because the feline was in bad shape. So I called Brother Bubba. I say, Brother Bubba, I got this feline that's just full of pus and this and that. And I think Bubba asked me what was I feeding it. And I don't know where I picked this up from. You guys, I was giving the cat milk. Them cats love milk. Because I don't even know where I got that from. You know, in some download I had where cats love milk. And what happened with all of the steroids and all of the growth hormones that was in the milk, it had filled this feline up with mucus. So the mucus was actually spilling out of the cat's behind, you know, and it was all clogged up and snot, and the cat could barely breathe. And Bubba said, stop giving the cat milk, city boy. And he told me specifically what to get the cat. And within a day, the cat was just back to normal. So I salute you, Brother Bubba, for your simplicity in being a dumbass and helping out so many people. All right, we're gonna wrap it up. So, because the dogs are barking. So we covered everything, and it's always good to get back to the basics. So today we just got back to the basics, right? We went over some stuff. I gave you some mind hacks with the hands, right? Of how to go from present moment awareness. Some of you are stuck, and it is now. If you're stuck in present moment awareness and you can bliss off of that and bring joy, and you know what I'm saying, you're cool there, stay there. There's things that I can still come into present moment aware. When I see my beautiful wife, I get stuck there. You see what I'm saying? But if you're stuck in this present moment awareness where you're viewing lack, hardship, despair, right? You got to get out. Okay? And let me whisper something to you right now. Let me whisper this to you before we go. No one is coming to save you. You must free yourself. No one is coming to save you from the matrix. You must free yourself. Okay? So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, catch us here. I won't say same time because I'm having a lot of fun jumping back from 9 p.m. Eastern to 1 p.m. So it's just based on the energy of where I am. Because I love you guys in the morning, but at the same time, I love the people that can jump on at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for the hearts. So I'll catch you guys this Sunday. I'll catch you guys Wednesday for sure. And then we're going to do some more spontaneous live streams with the new app on my cell phone. The only thing is you won't be able to call in, but I'll be able to take you guys out to some of my secret spaces in nature and hug and kiss on some trees. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, hit the like button. Okay, let's do our part, right? Take the share, hit the share button, take the link, put it on your social media. For those of you who are manifesting money with your mind and you feel led, click on the Patreon link to help us. Okay. And guess what?
I'm conscious.
Now what?
What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Yeah.
Hold it. What you talking about, doctor?
Peace and love.